This is the 2024 Winnebago Vista 34R. We're going to show you the outside features, then the inside, and I'll give you my pet peeve, Sherry's favorite feature, and a build quality rating. So let's go. Take a look at the front of this vehicle. Last year, they updated Winnebago's front ends, and I actually like these a lot more than the previous versions. I love the headlights here. I love the carbon fiber touches to the front. I think it gives it a much better, more modern look. And then as you come around the side here, you have your chrome mirrors. Your side view cameras are down here, separate from your mirrors. It's riding on Michelin 22.5-inch tires. And as we go past the door, we see this almost a full body slide out with a full awning on it. And then let's take a look at some of the storage underneath. And that's pretty sizable, and it goes all the way through at the top. So you can put some things in there that are nice and flat. Here, you have access to your water tank. Your battery disconnect is also in that bay. Look at that.
What would you stow in there? Maybe a table?
Quite a bit in a closet that size. I'm not going to hit my head this year. I swear I'm not.
That would be amazing if you don't.
More pass-through storage right here. And then one more bay to the rear. And that one happens to be locked.
Let's see if we can get around.
Yeah, let's check. I think Sherry's trying to get me to hit my head again this year somehow. You have a full-length ladder, rear view camera. You have your hitch here, and I'll check the rating on that. But if I'm right, it's 5,000 pounds. And here's your connect for your tow cables, your tow power. Your exhaust for your generator. Watch your step there. And here is your Onan 5500. Here's access to your power, your fuel fill, more storage. Sherry, I missed something. It's my fault. Up here. I didn't expect that. A little extra storage right there. And here's your wet bay. This is nice and neat. I like this wet bay. Inside you have your whole house filter, an outdoor shower, your fresh water inlet. You also have your valve for your tank full, normal, and your fresh water. You have a black tank flush, and you have the black tank waste handle there, and the gray tank handle here.
It's interesting, the gray tank handle is actually black.
I know, that is interesting. Oh, she's trying to get me to hit my head. She's trying. Pass-through storage again. And one last bay. That's access to your LP gas, your propane. Let's go inside. Here on the door, let's see, the cargo carrying capacity is 3,843 pounds. Under the step here, you have access to your batteries. Easy access, actually, because it's only a simple latch mechanism here, and then you lift it up. There you go. To the right of the door are all your lighting controls, and also you have controls there for your awnings, and also access to your fire extinguisher. The Winnebago door actually has a shade on the door itself, which I do like. Come in here, Sherry. I'm going to show you something special. Over the door, one of those Winnebago touches. A set of hooks with the Winnebago symbol in it. It's very nice there. Also access to your electronics, your satellite receiver system is up here. Let's go to the driver's area. Now these seats are pretty comfortable. I like that. The steering wheel is typical of the Ford F53 chassis. You have access to your mirrors on this side, and the auto leveling in this is in the middle, not on the driver's side. We also have the driver's confidence package as part of this particular rig. That handles lane keeping assist, it has hill start assist, and it has auto braking. It's a whole safety package, and we'll put some more information about that in the description below. Come on up here, Sherry. Try out the passenger seat.
So I like the passenger seat. It's pretty comfortable. You have a desk right here for when you're working on the road. And you also have some area here to store things like, you know, maybe your drives or pens, pencils, paper. And then I have a cup holder right here and a nice big window as well. But you know what's interesting? What I'm wondering is I put this down. This does not cover the entire window. So I'm wondering what you use to cover that part over there. I don't know. If we find somebody, we'll ask someone.
Yes.
Okay, John, let's finish the rest of the tour.
Now, over top of the driver's area are a couple of storage bins with netting, and you do have a couple of speakers as well in front of that. Now, directly over my head is the drop-down bunk, and this is rated for 600 pounds. That's pretty good.
Now, we have some inside information on this bunk. We talked to some of the manufacturer reps, and this was actually tested up to 1,200 pounds before it began to sag. Now, that doesn't mean you should put 1,200 pounds.
Don't do that.
But that's just to let you know, it can hold quite a bit of weight.
I'm going to move into the dining area, and this is a very long table. Let's see how many I could fit here. I think 5.
5 Johns.
I
Now,
think 5.
What's interesting is you have, well, I guess I was thinking that what's interesting is that this area here, it's unfortunate that you can't fit another person, that it doesn't come out further, but
Yeah.
it can be very comfortable because you can swing your legs around.
This would be, this is nice.
And that's very comfortable, isn't
This
it, John?
is nice, yes.
Okay, why don't you finish?
I'm comfortable now. Now behind me, 12-volt power, 110 outlets over there. Your television here with a couple of windows on either side and some netted storage above me. These blinds.
You know, I like the color of the blinds, John, because they're not black.
They're not. They're
They're
light.
different. They kind of blend in with the wall behind them.
They do. It brightens the room a little more than a black shade would.
Absolutely.
It does. Now I'm going to go to one of my favorite spots. Look at this, how convenient. They have USB chargers in the armrests. And these are manual, but this is nice. Let's see if I can, yes I can.
Oh, wow. That looks super comfortable.
It is.
I am so jealous.
This is actually very soft.
Well, while John's taking a break, right here you have 2 cup holders on the side. And do you want to does that lift up, John?
Yes, this becomes a small couch. So if you don't, if you have an extra person along, they can hop in the middle here. 3 people. Okay, up I go. And behind me, 2 storage cabinets. Let's move on to the kitchen. A double sink with some nice modern looking sprayer. You have some counter space behind the sink. Now this is the one thing I know Sherry will appreciate. Prep space. Look at all the prep space between the stove and the sink. And this is a 3-burner Furion stove. I like the accent lighting. What do you think of that?
I think it's pretty.
Now, beneath all of this, I didn't notice that this had an oven in it. That means that this is a regular microwave. Above this, we have these cabinets. Well, that one's nice. It's very roomy, and that's a nice touch too, so you can get to things that are way in the back. Check out the storage under the sink. Deep drawers over here to this side, and on this side, even larger drawers. I think this one's probably the biggest. Yes, this is huge.
I like this because I can put my Instapot, my crock pot, my Ninja, my regular pots. There's so much stuff that I could fit in that size
Are
drawer.
you bringing the whole house with you?
You want to eat?
Under the stove is another large, deep drawer.
I like the way you just moved on, John.
I had to because I do want to eat. Now this fridge has a locking mechanism here that goes in the middle to lock all these doors. And it's a residential fridge. I believe this is 12 volt.
It is 12 volt.
It is. And
So
this
you
fridge,
don't have
this
to have an inverter to run it.
You don't. That would be very convenient not to have to run this thing off of an inverter. This is a nice addition. This is a coffee nook.
Or tea.
Or tea if you don't like coffee. Or maybe you could put a little bar here.
What I like about this, John, is that you see this a lot in travel trailers and fifth wheels.
Yes.
But you don't normally see it in RVs, Class A RVs of this size in particular.
You never do. No, this is a 34. That's right. It's a short one. And your outlets are right here above the coffee nook. And here is where all your controls are for your rig. Above that, storage. That's pretty deep
Hey,
storage.
stick your arm in there, John. Let's see how long that is.
It's from my elbow.
Okay.
On this side is your pantry.
Oh, that is spacious.
Let's see how deep this one is. That is pretty deep.
One John's arm.
One arm's length, yes. You might forget what you have back in there. Let's head to the bathroom.
How about some light, John?
Yes, let's find the light switch is right there.
Perfect.
And I have to try this out. Now, there's plenty of room around this, and my feet are on the floor.
You know, usually I worry when you have a toilet on a raised platform, but you're 5'6" and your
Right.
feet touch the floor, they're not dangling. So that's good.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah, what's above your head?
The medicine cabinet, is it? No, it's just a cabinet.
Okay. Hey, I'm going to add two things that I like, John, in this bathroom. I like the fact that you have the racks right here, the towel racks,
Yeah.
the washcloths or whatever. But I also like that you have one on the inside as well. This way, if you have guests, they have a place to put their towels as well.
They do. Now, into the shower with me. This is not bad, actually. This is it's fairly roomy. I mean, I'm 5'6", so, I mean, it's not totally high, but it's not short either.
Let's see what it's like with the door closed.
Yeah. Yeah, this'll work.
Comfy?
Yeah, yes, I'm fine in here.
All right, why don't you come on out?
Oh, you know.
Okay, while John's taking a shower, let's take a look at this. Now, is this a medicine cabinet? No, so we have a mirror here. Here's your sink. And I'll open this up. And you have some storage under here. Now, there's another drawer handle. Let's see what we've got. Oh, there's another drawer down below. That didn't quite... I don't like the way that pulled out. See that? Okay. All right, John, are you ready to come out?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ah, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, look, there's a nice seat in there as well.
Yes,
I
there
hope
is.
you are comfortable.
Yes, I'm quite comfy.
Where to next?
Let's go check out the storage for the bedroom area.
Okay.
Let's see what we have here. We have more shelving and two drawers. They're pretty deep. Let's see the bottom one. No, they're the same. I thought the
Now,
bottom one would
when
be
you
bigger.
open this one up again, John.
Yeah.
So I guess this could double as either your wardrobe or pantry space, depending on what your needs are.
That's true. It seems like it's in between the bedroom and kitchen. And the shelves are adjustable. And both of these are exactly the same. There's two of them. So they're the same. These are the actual
Can we
wardrobe.
have a little light, John?
Light, yes,
So
right
as you
here.
walk into the bedroom, there's also a light switch here.
Here are your wardrobes. There's also the table in here for the front between the seats. And deep drawers. And your television, which opens up, storage behind it.
Oh, and then you also have some hookups back here for your
Yes.
satellite receiver connection. You have a HDMI
Yes, you
and
do.
a 110.
Yes, definitely. Whoops, don't want to break it. Another drawer there. Let's see if they're all the same. Yes, they're all the same size. You have 6 of these. And then another full wardrobe. This one you can see how big it is better because it's empty. Now the new feature in this particular RV is back here. You have the Murphy bed. It's a king bed. And when you pull it up, you get this desk, which can be used as office space, or the kids can come back here and work or do projects or just play. Underneath, there's storage. We have a drawer on this side and a space for shoes, two level space for shoes on the other side.
Hey John, do you want to see if we can try to reconfigure this and put the bed down?
We could try. It may
Is
not
it hard
be.
to do, John?
I don't
I
know.
want to try to figure this out.
Oh, there's a little latch here. Put the latch in, and does it slide out? Yes, it slides out. And
Does it go down or up? Are you scratching your finger?
oh, it goes up.
Yeah.
There.
Okay, let's push this in. Oh, doesn't go in anymore?
Let's see. I think it.
That's good enough. It probably should.
It probably should.
And then, how do you... It's a piston system.
You just pull.
Just pull this down.
Yeah. And then bring the bed down.
Well, that wasn't too difficult, actually.
That was actually pretty
That
easy.
was pretty easy.
On each side, you have these nightstands, but you also have a small shelf that flips up. And you have 110 and USB power on either side. You also have these three large storage cabinets.
Do they go all the way through?
No, they don't. They're individual.
And are those lights underneath as well, John?
Yes, they are. You turn them on by pressing the...
Wait, there's a switch there. What's that switch for?
That might be for these. Yes, these usually have a... Oh, you can do it either way.
Oh, and John, one more thing we forgot to mention.
Yes.
That you can enter the bedroom through the bathroom.
Yes.
Okay. All right, John. I guess it's time for my favorite feature, your pet peeve, and our build quality rating.
Yes.
My favorite feature in this RV is, I'm split. I really love this Murphy bed because it's so easy to put down. And I love the fact that you can have a workspace there. So if you're not always working in your RV, you know, you can keep it down, and then when you need it, it's available.
Right.
Plus, let's say you're traveling with the kids or the grandkids and they want to have a play space to kind of do crafts or draw, color. They can do that as well.
Right.
Now, what is your... Oh, my second one. I know I'm supposed to do one, but I have two. It's Winnebago. What can I say? I love Winnebago products. My second favorite feature in this RV is the coffee nook. I love the idea of having a coffee nook because right now, you know, our coffee pot is taking up what limited counter space that we have in our RV. It would be so awesome just to have a separate space for our mugs and for our coffee machine and for maybe our tea kettle. I love it. Okay, John, pet peeve.
My pet peeve, well, I'm concerned about this. We didn't exactly show this, but the heating vents in this rig are in the floor.
And what are your concerns with that?
A lot of dust. We go to a lot of state parks and a lot of campgrounds that are sandy and dirty, and we do get dust in all over our floor.
Now, we did talk with some reps about that.
Right.
You want to share... Actually, let's come over here because
Yeah.
my arm's getting a little tired. Do you want to share...
Yes, they said that it's easier to heat through the floor because they can run a duct from front all the way to the back and distribute heat more evenly. And most RVs use this flexible tubing that can only go so far and provide effective heat. So it does provide better heat for the entire rig.
And now for the build quality rating.
This, I think it's pretty well built. Just typical Winnebago. I would give it a 9.
I have some issues with what we saw with some of the trim, what we saw with some of the doors not latching properly,
Yes.
and what we saw with the drawer in the kitchen. It wasn't fully attached. So as we usually give Winnebago between a 9 and a 10.
Yes.
Because we've always seen great quality. We've always had a difficult time finding build issues at the time that we see the rig.
Right.
But for this one, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to... for me, it's between a 7.5 and an 8. What were you thinking?
I was thinking 9, but
9.
I forgot about the trim pieces.
Yeah. So even with the trim pieces, does that change with your
Yes, I would go closer to a 7.5 or 8.
Okay. All right, there you have it. We're 7.5 and 8 on this one. Well, that's it for this one. We are on to the next one. And to catch more RV tours, check out this video right there.
Right here.
Right there.